Welcome to pile number 1. The Page of Swords stands on a windswept hilltop, sword raised and ready, eyes darting back over one shoulder with an alertness that borders on vigilance. The clouds behind them are restless, the trees bent by the same wind that pulls at their hair and clothes. Everything in this image is in motion except the page's grip on that sword. Tight, certain, prepared for something that may or may not be coming. Over the next 5 years, this energy is the lesson that will find you, in different costumes and different circumstances, until something in you learns to meet it differently. The pattern that will repeat is the one that lives in the gap between perception and response. The quick mind that leaps to conclusions, the tongue that moves faster than the full picture has arrived, the tendency to intellectualize what might be better felt, or to armor yourself in cleverness when something is actually asking for openness. The Page of Swords is sharp and brilliant and genuinely perceptive, but that sword raised in defense can become a barrier between you and the depth of experience you are actually capable of. You may find this lesson arriving most insistently in your communication. Moments where what you said and what you meant created distance, or where being right mattered more than being connected. The invitation threaded through this repeating pattern is not to dull your mind. It is to trust it enough to occasionally put the sword down. The hilltop is still there when you do. The view from it, without the blade between you and the horizon, is something worth seeing. Welcome to pile number 2. The Queen of Cups sits at the very edge of the water, her throne carved from the shapes of sea creatures, the ocean lapping at the base of it as though the boundary between her world and the deep is more suggestion than fact. She holds a cup unlike any other in the tarot, ornate, closed, sealed, and gazes at it with an expression that contains entire oceans of feeling. She does not spill. She does not perform. She simply holds and feels and knows. Over the next 5 years, her energy will move through your life like a tide, receding and returning, asking you each time to go a little deeper than you did before. The lesson that will repeat in different forms is the one about your emotional life and where its edges are. You may find yourself cycling through situations that ask you to feel more than is comfortable, to care for others in ways that slowly deplete you if the giving isn't balanced, or to navigate the particular complexity of being someone whose empathy runs deep in a world that doesn't always handle deep feeling with care. The Queen's closed cup is not coldness. It is wisdom about what deserves to be poured out and for whom. That discernment between genuine connection and emotional overextension is the practice this card is pointing toward. There is also something here about your relationship with your own intuition. The Queen of Cups knows things she cannot always explain. The repeated invitation of the next 5 years may be learning to trust that knowing, fully without apology, without waiting for logic to confirm what your heart has already understood. Welcome to pile number 3. The Page of Pentacles stands in a field of extraordinary quiet possibility. Freshly turned earth behind them, flowers scattered at their feet, a wide green landscape stretching in every direction. They hold a single pentacle in both hands and gaze at it with an intensity that suggests they are not merely looking at it but studying it, learning its weight, understanding everything it represents before committing to the next step. It is a beautiful image, and it also holds, if you look at it long enough, a question. At some point, does the studying need to become the doing? The lesson that will move through your next 5 years with gentle but persistent consistency is the one about beginning, and more specifically, about moving through the beginning rather than living in it indefinitely. You may find yourself repeatedly arriving at the threshold of something new. A skill, a project, a commitment, a version of yourself that requires real investment and patience to develop. And each time, the invitation will be to trust the slow, unglamorous, day-by-day accumulation of effort, even when the pentacle you're holding doesn't yet look like the abundance you're working toward. There is no shortcut written into this card, and it offers none. What it offers instead is the quiet reassurance that every expert was once exactly where this page is standing, holding something new, learning its weight, taking the first unremarkable step. The field behind them has already been turned. The work of preparation has already begun. The lesson of the next 5 years is simply learning to keep going after the excitement of the new start has settled into the ordinary, essential work of building something real.